Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. This is a Forex quick look on. Take a look at the Euro versus Yen. Looking at this currency pair, I'm going to focus on the 4-hour chart. That's this up here, the 4-hour chart of the Euro versus Yen. So the blue line represents the 100-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. The green bar represents the 200-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. And you can see that in trading last week, the price came down and tested and then broke below the 200-bar moving average on this 4-hour chart. Last time it did it was back here in the month of June, and it did a similar thing that we saw right here, where the market broke below that level and quickly reversed back to the upside over here. That reversal back to the upside took the price all the way up to 158-ish type area on the top side here. And what we're seeing so far in this currency pair is another fairly sharp move to the upside that took the price up to 156.30 on the top side, or close to that level. Now that move to the upside did find some resistance. Like resistance against what? The 100-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. So we have support against the 200, resistance against the 100, and the market rotated a little bit to the downside, sort of in between these two extremes right here. And in trading here today, we've seen a sharp move back to the upside over the last few hours of trading and working our way back toward the 100-hour moving average. So what do we have going forward? Well, we need to get above either the 100-hour moving average or below the 200-hour moving average in order to kickstart the price either to the upside on the break of the 100-bar moving average, or to the downside on the break of the 200-bar moving average. By the way, this corresponds with the trend line here as well, so it's a double level on the downside if we should go down below that level. So be aware of that. In between here, it's, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to buy the Euro versus Yen, or do you want to sell the Euro versus Yen? It's really up to you on that call. But certainly we know the technicals are in play between the 100 and 200-hour moving averages, and we'll see how that all plays out going forward. Now, are there any clues further out for this currency pair? Well, what we know from the Euro versus Yen off the weekly chart here, and I know this is confined. Why is it confined? Because you have to go all the way back to 2008 to this area right through here to have levels that we've reached in trading this year. So it's been a long time since the price of the Euro Yen has been this high, helped by the idea that the Euro ECB will continue to tighten, that the Bank of Japan will continue their yield curve control and not tighten, and that is propelling the Euro Yen to the upside, trading again at the highest level since 2008. So clearly the buyers are more in control through here, and there's a lot of there's really not a lot in the way of resistance until we get up toward the highs, 169.95-ish type level. Of course, there are other levels that are going to be in play until including this level, this level, this level. But off the weekly chart, you can get the idea that the buyers are more in control here in the Euro Yen. Does that mean that you can't sell the Euro Yen on the hourly chart against the 100-bar moving average? No. That's why we have technicals. We use levels to define our risk and limit our risk. But if you were to sell against this level and we start to move above that level, then get out. Why? Because the shorter-term biases to the upside and the longer-term biases to the upside as well. You just have to listen to what the market is telling you through the price action, through the technical tools within the charts that we look at. They tell the story. They tell you bullish. They tell you bearish. My name is Greg McCloskey. I hope you learned from this. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.